Hi everybody, welcome back to Crafted by Norma. Hope you're all keeping safe. Today I'm going to show you one of the bags and journals that I've gone and made. I made my first bag to keep one of the journals in and thought it was okay, it was something a bit different. So I've made this bag now slightly larger because the book itself is a bit larger. So again, I've gone and made a detachable tag, this time with some pearls that match the pearls that's on the lace. This is lace from a small tablecloth. So it's vintage lace, really pretty. And some other bits and pieces, some coffee stained cheesecloth, some other vintage lace that I had my hands on, and some hemp. Now the only thing with the hemp, all the bits and pieces keep constantly coming off it. So there's a huge big button here which we unflap, and if we turn it round like this just folds over like so. Now the bag itself is padded from this end. This is just to keep the book a little bit safer. So that's quite thick, just to keep the book, as I say, a little safer. And thought it would be quite nice if it's going to be given as a gift to have the bag. So the book itself is one of the ones I found in my studio a couple of weeks back, and I thought it would be quite nice to change them and do something a little different. So the front cover here is the paper, layered paper front, and I've just gone and cut out a lily and a stamp there that says that the lily stands for royalty. Two corner pieces, the metal pieces there. The book itself is made out of, we've got there 3 signatures. So if we open it out, I've tried my best to keep the original, as you can see there, the original papers in it. Now this book was all about Victorian poetry, I think it was, to be honest. So I've kept the theme more in line with Victorian. So the first one is just a small pocket there just to keep a tab in. I put a small tab there using some of the lace that's the same as on the bag, and again I've gone and put a little charm there made from the same necklace, the pearls from the same necklace that's on the bag itself. Then I've got a pocket there just to hold some papers, and I've just made a little movable band there for the papers to sit in. Some lace and I've sewn the lace and some papers and the faux stamp on there. And then this is some of the papers from the original book, which had some lovely images on, and again it's got the poem there, a flower in a letter. Some coffee stain paper, and again for my coffee stain I actually use a water spray with coffee in rather than dipping it completely. Some vintage music score, and then I've got a glassine bag with just a small card in there, and the paper clip just holding that together, and then a print of a flower, which has actually unfortunately come through to that side, which I'm a bit disappointed in, so I might put something else on there. And then a pocket there with a card with a bee on it for journaling. Another deep band there for another journaling card to slot in. Some paper out of a little notebook I thought I could use, and again I've used some of the materials that you find on the bag. So it's the coffee stained muslin and some plain cotton, just to match the bag there. A corner pocket with a tag, a faux wax sealing centre there, a journaling card held in place with a paper clip, and again a journaling card slotted there, a little tiny glassine bag for you to put whatever you would like in there, a print, the other side of the glassine bag, and in here I've got a journaling card again, vintage card, vintage music score, a little tag there that I've gone and sewn onto the page, glued onto the page. So I've sewn it together and then glued it onto the page. An original from the book itself, again with a beautiful image, and the same on this page. I've used the image there just to have a pocket, and then that's another one of the words or a little part of a poem from Tennyson. There in that corner there, and again I've got a little tag there, and I've put a little feather because the feather that's on there, I've just added that little charm there to match. A journaling card tag, and then some of the vellum as a pocket there if you want it. I just quite liked it as because the other image came through, and again some lace that matches the book. Some more Alfred Tennyson there, another page from the book which I think is ever so pretty with the butterflies, and a poem to Daisy, whoever Daisy was, paper from a journal, some card that I don't know where in the world I got it from, and I've just put a tag there, a small pocket there with, well, that's a flower from my back garden. It's actually a dandelion, which I've gone and put into that little specimen envelope there. This flips out with some more area there for you to journal in. Another little pocket there with, and again this matches the bag, the muslin there. Another glassine bag with a journaling card in, some prints. Another glassine bag with, again, a flower out of my garden. These don't actually match what the flower is. It's just that I've just stuck the label on. And again, that's the flower out of my garden. I've got no idea what that one is. I dried them years ago and came across them by accident when they all fell out. In this one, I've just going to put a little tiny tag, pull-out tag, that just folds out just for journaling. That just closes it down. Oops, got slots into there, like so. Some more flowery prints. Again, that folds out with some more journaling card to match the other one. Another faux wax seal, just holding that letters for journaling in there. Turning over, and we've got another pocket there. This is one of the cards from La Blanche. They have some really unusual cards that they had on offer, and as you can see there, it's got, see where that shines with the image, which is quite nice. And again, I've used that faux French stamp. Some more papers with some more. Well, this one is Robert Louis Stevenson, a poem from him. And again, some images out of the book, just a little ruffle there. Another belly band with a card in it, and again, another little area there with a card to journal on. And then on this one, on this tag here, I've just put a chain and a little black ball, little black bead. Some journaling cards again, and again, I think that's a flower from my garden. Some more papers, another paper bag with a tag. The journaling card inside with a bee. So you can sort of get the idea of where I was trying to go with this journal. So it's more sort of like flowers, Victorian look to it really. An old envelope there I've used. Just a little group of bits and pieces there. Again, another wax, faux wax on there, and then a geranium that I've pressed flower geranium from my garden. I know what they are. A little flap there to hold a journaling card, and then another page from the book with a really pretty image in it, and again a little story this time from the 1800s. Some writing paper, another area there with a journaling card. And as you can, I got carried away with these little bags that I got, if I'm honest. And then I managed to get hold of a digital kit with some of these flowers on halfway through when I was doing the journal, so they got put in as well. So got a bit obsessed, I think. Some more papers, some more images, another paper bag with another card from La Blanche. And then we've got the last one again with one of these glassine bags and a flower specimen. And on this one I've just going to put a key that I came across I quite liked, so I've just clicked that as there as a charm for on there. Another card there for journaling on, that slots into there. And then this one, I'd love to know what these flowers are that I've actually pressed. I've got no idea. A little card there that slots into there with the glassine bag, and again that doesn't match the flower that's in there. And that brings us to the end of that book. Hope you've enjoyed the flip through and looking at my tassel, and also the bag that comes complete with it. This will be going on to my Etsy shop, Crafted by Norma, in the next day or so. I think it would make a lovely gift for somebody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've got a couple of ideas. Please give me the thumbs up or a comment, and even better, subscribe to Crafted by Norma. Thanks again for watching. Bye.